Yeah, Matic, just walk with us. Conscious, talk with us.
A couple days leading into the race, the main thing I focused on in my prep was hitting that swim start a couple times each swim at least for 2 days. So I was ready to go through that surf and just ready to battle the waves, from an ocean, which isn't what I'm used to in swimming. Haven't done too many ocean swims, so that was a big focus for me. So I got out of the water and I could tell I wasn't too far back, had a really good transition, saw the guys, because you kind of run down transition, then you do a U-turn and run back. And I could see that they were just right there. And I just focused on getting on my bike as quick as possible. And I kind of just got on, and I was in that group already, just pretty much at the back of the group. Did have to bridge up a tiny bit, but after the first couple K, I was in there. It's pretty technical, pretty rough. So my main concern was just make sure I close any gaps that form, because there were 10, 12 guys in there, and I knew that at least half were not going to be able to stay in there for the entire bike ride. And I wanted to make sure, obviously, that I was one of them who was in there. So getting onto the transition, we all got in right at the same time. Ben and Rudy took off. They didn't put socks on, so they were a bit quicker. And then me, Sam, and Alistair were a little bit slower in transition. So kind of, pretty quickly it became a group of 4 of us. After about a mile, Alistair bridged up to Ben and Rudy quickly. I did a little bit more slowly. And then there was 4 of us running together. Got to the 10-mile mark, which was 5K to go. And really felt good and thought that, okay, it's time to up the pace. I feel like I can make my move here. So I did up the pace, and it wasn't like a big surge. I just kind of increased my effort, and Rudy kind of dropped right away. And then I could notice that Alistair was starting to come back pretty quickly. I think he kind of started to struggle at the same time. I started feeling really good. So it really started to close. And then that last turnaround was probably 3.5, 4K to go. And he was only maybe 5 to 7 seconds ahead. So I really had a good feeling I was going to get him. So I kept it hot after that turn, and a lot of the pros kind of come back the other way, were cheering for me to catch him, and pretty much just kind of went to the front and put in just a bit of a surge, just elevated the pace again to what I thought I could probably hold for the rest of the run if he's able to hang on. But he quickly kind of dropped back and just wasn't able to hold. So I really enjoyed that last kilometer, and especially the last couple 100 meters, just kind of soaking it all in, and high-fiving a few fans, had a good finish line celebration, and then watched the sprint finish between Lionel and Rudy kind of unfolding. I did see Lionel kind of catching the whole run just a little bit, but I knew he wasn't gaining quickly enough.
Jackson, going in today, did you have the confidence that you could take down the 2-time Olympic gold medalist?
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have bet on myself if I was betting on anything, but I knew that all you can do is just execute every second of the race to the best of your ability, and I knew I had the ability to get off the bike with the leaders and run 110 or better. And I thought if I do that, I've got a chance. I got as good a chance as anybody, and I was able to do that, and I paced the run really well, and I think it paid off. I didn't put in too many surges or too many big efforts when I didn't need to, and the last 3 miles I really found something extra to kind of put in a surge and just hold it. So it's kind of surreal when you're running past Alistair Brownlee and there's nobody left ahead of him, and you just got to hang on. So it's hard to believe what even just happened.
Like so. Yeah. Matic, just walk with us. Conscious, talk with us.